Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, and welcome back to Mercury Farms. We're over here by the animal livestock market field, I guess we're calling it. Starting to harvest that. At the end of last episode, we harvested the field right across from the silo. But now this canola field isn't due for a good harvesting. I'm just going to do the first row, turn it around and hire a worker. Then we're going to get our Volvo truck over here with our brand new trailer that we just bought. And yeah, we'll just come over here and help them out when they need help. It's going to be a busy day on the farm. We're going to grab the T8 and we're going to get a couple headlands done on seeding that field, because that field does not need any work done into it. Just needs to be reseeded. I have no idea at this point what I'm going to put into it. I don't know. Soybean. Yeah, because we're doing canola now. Do soybean. This field will get like a cereal crop into it, I think is what we'll do. So then after we get to do headlands done with the T8, we'll hire a worker to finish seeding that field. And then we're going to grab the case Puma. And we're going to head over and grab some of the mowing equipment and a windrower. And we're going to roll that grass up in the field up by the BGA. We're going to cut that grass and get it rowed up at least, and ready to be brought over to the BGA for compacting and be made into silage. All that fun stuff. So right about here, just in case I didn't lap it right. There we go. Our truck is... No, your truck is here. We have a little bit of canola into it, but it should be fine. Our new trailer. I'd probably need to repaint those rims on the trailer to match the truck. But for now, it's all good. Yeah, we got rid of the Joskin trailer just because we're having some troubles once in a while dumping into the silo. And also, when we're doing field work, we're getting enough yield out the field that we're taking a couple trips with the Joskin. Not that it was a big deal, but you know, we had the money, and to upgrade to a trailer twice the size for 50 grand. This trailer was more than that, but by selling the Joskin and then buying this one, was it 20? Was it? I forgot how much we paid. By the time we trade in, what the trade-off was. But now we got this trailer. It only holds. I don't want to say only holds 60,000, but we didn't get them modified to hold 90,000. 60,000 is going to be fine for starters. If I need to modify it later on, we can, because our fields might get bigger. All right, so he's over here. They're all good to go. Where's my T8? The T8 is here. The T8 is needed for the seed drill. Now let's turn off the GPS. Like I said, I do want to change out the silo at some point to make it a drive-through. And I want to relocate it as well, get it out of the center of our main parking area. We're going to need another shed for our trailers. So right now we really don't have the cash. I just noticed, luckily the top of the hour just came, so now we got $3,000. So yes, some soybean would be good. Soybean, there we go. Let's lower that down. Turn that on. Yeah, so my plan is also to grab the case Puma. Well, the tank is already almost full in our harvester, and I just barely started here. Alright, so at least I'll get one headland done. That worker will just have to wait. I have thought about buying the farther field over and maybe make that into a parking area, but it might be better to buy the field that's actually right behind us and make that into a parking area. We can put the silo there. So instead of that placeable area that's across the street, I thought about buying that, but it comes with so much land. What was it, $250,000 for that land? So we could probably buy the land right behind us cheaper, and then re-landscape it, and we could put like the silo in there and put all the parking out where the silo is now, if that makes sense. Alright, turn this guy around. So we're flipping our fields as quickly as we can. I would like some cash flow coming in. We got tons of canola actually in storage, but the price, I haven't checked yet. I just loaded the game up. I'm pretty sure it's the same as it was before. Not very good for canola, so we'll just hang on to it until the price is good. So we got money sitting there. Our chickens and our animals, they're all doing what they need to be doing. Although now I know that wool will get above, what was it, like 620? I think it was $620 per 1,000 I saw there for a while, but the pallets are not anywhere near. I mean, we just got the sheep not long ago, but we are getting one new sheep per day. I know it said our combine was 80% full. Did I miss it saying that it was full? Well, either way, once we get this first headland done, we'll head on over and take care of the combine. So probably by the time we do all this, that'll end this in-game day anyways. Time we get to all that stuff. I'll actually turn the T8 off. Nope, that's the trailer. That's my truck. Let's head on down, get our, what is it, this thing hold? 11,000 grains? I was just glad to know that the pipe does get high enough to fill up this trailer. But what this does allow us to do, by getting that trailer, now we're using the truck. I mean, I could use the truck before anyways. But it frees up our other tractor like the Case Puma, so I can go ahead and cut the grass later on up at the field. And we'll just let the grass regrow. If it regrows, it grows. If it doesn't, but I mean, I don't want to say by if it doesn't. If we get enough cash to where we can buy a forage harvester. And I was thinking while this is unloading, we could probably just get the Rasta mashes because it's cheaper. I mean, it's 200 grand cheaper. And then the header for it is this one right here, I believe. So 80,000. The working with kind of sucks, but we're not really needing silage that much. But yeah, so we're talking 80,000. And yes, we're talking just shy. We'll just say 40,000. Just yeah, the 40,000. I just want to make sure I have the right header. So 40,000, 400,000 for that combo. And we're looking at it like, well, you only got $3,000, Peanut. Yeah, I know. All right, so back over here, and I'm going to sneeze. Alright. Nope, that's the wrong button. Dag nabbit. How about this button? There we go. So one more pass of the headland, then I'll take care of this little cubby hole over here. So yeah, the field that's right across the road right there. That's probably the cheapest of the fields to buy. I could just buy that one there. Like I said, make that into a parking area to park all of our equipment in. And also put a drive-through silo in there. We'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. Yeah, so once we can get the forage harvester and start making some silage, start selling some silage. And I did find out you can sell digestate on this map at the garden center, which I thought that's where we probably would be bringing it to. I also learned that you could sell water on this map up at the greenhouses, which I did not know. Alien Jim thinks of everything. Anything that you can have as material, you can just about sell it. That's one thing that's good about maps like this. The more options you have, the more it can configure to each player's individual ways of playing. So also now knowing I can sell water on this map. If I ever get water in my tanker and I need to get rid of it, I can just go sell the water, I guess. Yeah, you just got to go to the greenhouses over by the garden center and pull up to one of the greenhouses and sell water there. So we're probably planting some oats over at the livestock market. So we'll get straw, which we can sell right at the livestock market. And of course we'll get the oats as well. We don't have horses, but you know, we can still sell the crop, right? Alright, I'm just going to take care of this little cubby hole in here. I've been actually thinking about just putting in some grass here instead of just having the field. I was thinking about maybe putting in some solar panels. Or something like that, or just dress it up to make it look nice. I realize I can get all this one strip, but that's fine. It's one thing I like about the horse seedrill and the T8, or any decent tractor would do it, but the horse seedrill you can turn around on a dime and cover the spot you just missed. Alright, so I think we got enough headlands done as to where I can trust a worker, which is good because our harvester is just about full once again. The question is he going to make it all the way down and be able to turn around? Turn around every now and then. Yeah, so I think he's going to make it. Yep, you'll make it. And if I only had a chainsaw, which I do, I could just cut some of these trees down and take care of this stuff. Alright, so after we empty him, we're going to head back onto the farm. I'm going to grab the case Puma, go up to the animal farm, grab our mower and windrower, because we're just going to windrow the grass right up and get it all set for a loading wagon to bring it to the BGA. And it's going to be a little bit more satisfying now with a bigger trailer when we go sell some grain. Being able to fill up with 60,000 liters and dump it all in there at once, rather than making a couple trips. It'll look like a more impressive total. It'll be the same total altogether, but... are you empty now, sir? Ma'am? Yes, it's going in rather slow. So, we can turn that truck off. Alright, so I'm going to grab the case Puma. After I change the tires on it, and I'll meet you up at the field, and we should be able to ready to mow some grass and make some nice rows. Well, I'm not gonna lie, the case Puma does not like having the mower in the front all by itself. It gets really front heavy. But it's all working now, kind of. I wonder if I hit the brakes hard. Nope. So the windrower is keeping it down quite a bit. Let's go ahead and lower that. Yeah, come on. Lower, lower. There we go. And now we'll switch to this. And switch to that. Nope, nope, you were down. Sorry. Hold. There we go. Now we're going to make use of this grass field that we bought not long ago. I don't think it's going to yield too well, but that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter too much. We do know it needs to be plowed. But like I said, in the future, it's going to be corn going in here anyways. So like I said, for a couple times, I could either harvest this grass and then plow it, and then go ahead and just put a crop in here, an arable crop, and just harvest it once in a while. Or we'll just leave it for grass and then just cut it once in a while until we can afford a forage harvester. Which hopefully won't be too far off. So I said 400 grand is what we need. Which won't be too bad because like I said, we got eggs, we got milk, we're going to have some wool, but don't expect too much out of the wool. We're going to have lots of canola. And I probably should have went back and emptied out the harvester before I started mowing the grass, but that's fine. But yes, the case Puma, he has a full granite tank. Of course he does. So the case Puma does not like both mowing decks on the front. It's just, yeah, you got to drive. It took me a while to back up just to grab the windrower. I probably should have dropped the mower, put the windrower in the back, then went and grabbed the front mower again, but I'm only thinking that now. So it's too late. It's already on. And I was thinking, I hope this has enough horsepower to handle both machines, which it well, actually technically it's 3 machines because you got the front mower, the winged butterfly mower, and the windrower. Yeah, so it is slowing us down some, but we're getting work done while the T8's working. Of course, our Volvo truck is working, our harvester, everything's working except for the deuce fire. He's just sitting back at the animal farm going, yep, I did my job for the day. I cleaned out the animals. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be fast enough to do this, but we'll try it. We'll park this guy right here. I'm pretty sure the engine's going to shut off. Yeah, because now I got to grab the harvester and back him up to the truck. But I forgot, what we getting, like $20,000 a day from the rabbits and the greenhouses. So, you know, 5 days alone, that's 100 grand. We got lots of crop. It won't be long for us to get to 400,000. And then we'll be making a good amount of chaff for silage, and we can sell the silage. And I think we're actually going to use a digestate though in the long run. I'll probably get a sprayer, and that way we can spray the fields and then seed the fields, and then we won't have to worry about going on fertilizing them afterwards. We'll just have to weed them. And on this map, I'm not going to use the big one that we've always used on Ravenport. Yeah, that's about the only place I use it, I guess. In 19, I was trying to think where else I use it in 19, but yeah, I haven't used it anywhere else yet. Alright, I think that truck is far enough out of the way, and like I said, I'm sure, yeah, everything's off. Alright, no problem, because we're up here, we got everything going, so yeah, the one thing I've kind of gotten away from, and I used to do it a lot when I played 17, I used to always bale them, the grass that is, and then wrap them. But I found it easier at this point is just to roll it all up and take it to the BGA, compact it, because you can use coarse play to compact it. Yeah, wrapping bales, you just have to wait for them to wrap for the most part before you can move on to the next bale, and sometimes it takes too long. Yes, I know there's mods out there that wrap it up so fast you can't blink and it's done. I just rather use the BGA because we're going to sell it to BGA anyways, right? Of course, in Farming Simulator, there's mods just about to do anything, isn't there? Seems like it's getting to be that way. There's mods for everything. I still would like to see a proper biogas plant, meaning, you take like canola. In 17, the mod I had was you take canola to the biogas place and you make diesel fuel out of it. And also, I think it made a little bit of digestate as well. Make your own fuel. I used to think that was great, because you can fuel up all your equipment. Then I realized, you know what? We don't use that much. I think I got fuel usage on low. I don't remember. I got it on low, and sometimes I think I go through fuel still pretty darn fast, but when you're doing what we're doing, farming equipment does take up a lot of gas, a lot of diesel fuel. 4 o'clock in the evening, or afternoon, however you want to look at it. A couple more passes of this field, and we'll be done mowing it and getting into pretty little rows. Yeah, the case Puma can do this job, just that when it gets to the hill up here, it slows down to 6 miles an hour. But it's good enough. The T8 has finished seeding the field across from the silo, and we are almost done harvesting the livestock market field. Our trailer is full, and I'm not sure if the combine can fit the rest of the field into the combine. So yeah. Yeah, with the Joskin trailer I would have had to made a couple trips already. Well, one trip, then of course another trip to then go back into the combine. So yeah, we'll have to see if the combine can empty that or harvest the rest of the field. In a way I hope it doesn't, because that just means more of a yield. As you can see, the case Puma is a little bit on the slow side coming up through here, but it gets the job done. And I am missing little bits and bobs here and there, but it's all good. And this one, after this one pass, we'll call it good and bring this stuff on back to the animal farm and drop it all back off. I'll make sure I put the mower down first before I take the windrower off, or else I'm going to have problems. So yeah, I'm still getting kind of excited for seasons to come along, just because now this farm here that we have, the amount of fields we have, is starting to get to be, with the crops ready every 2 days. It's just, even on slow growth, it seems like it comes awfully fast. With seasons, there's a few things I'm looking forward to in seasons. I have no idea what implement I'm on here. Alright, turn that off, turn that off, turn that off, fold that up as I talk to myself. Nope. Change. Fold that up. And that and that. There, we're all set. So now I can concentrate on my words. So seasons, yeah. I usually play on 6 days per season. I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, on seasons. 6 days per season. So 6 days for spring, fall, summer, winter. Actually, it'd be spring, summer, fall, winter. I get it right once in a while. And at least with 6 days, you got time to get to your fields. And our harvester is 80% full already. And I almost missed my turn. But the other thing I'm looking forward to is we can repair our vehicles, but it won't repaint it. That'll be a different command. So yeah, once we get a vehicle, it'll just I'll just keep repairing it, cleaning it, and we'll see all the scratches. And how scratched up and paint worn can a vehicle get is what I want to know. Weeds will also be done differently. It won't just be like in the whole field. It'll be just like certain sections of the field. And slowly but surely they'll just take over the field as it is. So I'll have to wait and see. I know they're testing it and all, so we'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, no, I got to be on that one there. And drop it. Now I could have left this stuff on and done these fields here. But these fields are here mainly to take care of the animals, and right now our animals got plenty of everything. There we go. Do I need the case here? So our harvester is full. So what I'm going to do is I want to put the case Puma back on the main farm. I'll wrap up the T8. Well, actually, I'll bring the T8 right on over. And the T8 can actually get seeding the field this evening, I guess. Or do I want to? Is it getting too late for this? As I almost do a wheelie. Yeah, so I'll bring the T8 over, and we'll wait until the next in-game day before I seed that field. Just to get some of our fields off sequence. They all seem to be ready at the same time. And since the farm is doing, like I keep saying, the farm is doing rather well, so I'm not in dire need of money. But there's still a lot of things I would love to have on the farm that's going to cost a lot of cash. So the sooner I get the fields turned over, the better. But yeah, right now it's all good. So since I'm going over there, that field needs plowed. It is fertilized, but it doesn't need lime, so that's all good. And like I said, this field here has got some soybeans into it. So I don't forget, let me change this now. Potatoes, sugar beet, corn, canola, oats. There we go. Now I don't know if anyone's doing tests in Farming Simulator like I've been doing in Farmer's Dynasty. I don't know if a certain crop between the wheat, barley, and oats, if the yield is better or worse than other crops, and does each individual crop put out different amounts of straw. I don't know if anyone's done that kind of a testing. If you know that someone's done some testing and knows some of the results, leave a comment below. Because I see a lot of people say, oh, make oats. You know, you get a good yield and oats put out a lot of straw. So I'll have to fire my worker that's in the harvester. Because we can do the rest, but I got to make a trip back. Wow, I turned it off and hit the button so quick it turned it back on. Interesting. Yeah, so let's hop into the harvester. We'll fire that dude. He can go home for the evening. So 60,000 liters of canola. Let's wrap that puppy up. It's funny, the tarp matches the rims on the Volvo truck. So now, at least when I'm back into the silo and I empty out the trailer, I shouldn't have to worry about this hitting the roof at all. Yeah, so I am thinking about, after the forage harvester, I am actually thinking about getting a wheel loader. I know, sounds strange, doesn't it? And of course, obviously buy more fields and a slurry spreader. Slurry slash digestate spreader, I should say. We do have some digestate, obviously, at the BGA. Not much, but once we start doing some chaff every so often, we're going to start collecting it quite a bit. First time backing this guy up and in here. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? There we go. And now we don't have to worry about the trailer hitting the top of the roof. But like I said, I would like to get a different silo, drive through one, so I mean I could just pull in, not to back in all the time, because my backing in skills are a little rusty at the moment. Yeah, we could buy that field. Yeah, so if we buy field 11 and put our silo and maybe some other stuff in there, we could buy all these fields, 18, 19, and 20, and make that into a field with 17. It'd be a weird shaped field, but we could do it all the same. Yeah, that's something that we probably will be doing in the future as well. We'll take a little bit of a hit because, like I said, we're gonna, when we sell this silo, I think it's like what, 50 some odd thousand. We'll be able to sell for like 21, 22,000. But at least it'll go towards the new silo. Let's go back and empty out our combine harvester and finish harvesting the field. Going too fast on that road for that truck, too bumpy. Yeah, so we only got about 2.5 hours more daylight, so I don't want to start seeding the field here, because it'll probably take them a little bit longer than that. So if I sleep through the night, the field will be like half seeded and all the growth stages will be way off, and that's another thing in seasons you don't have to worry about, because it takes a long time for things to grow. Alright, turn that off. Yeah, so next time we'll have the T8. He'll be seeding this next episode. He'll be seeding this field. We'll be using the case Puma in the loading wagon and picking up that grass, bring it to the BGA, and the combine will be the cornfield right here. This is all corn. We'll get him to do the corn. Is that field's not ready yet? I was like, phew. I mean, it'd be great if it was ready. But the combine's got to go back to the main farm anyways, because corn, obviously, is a different header. So, let me finish this up, and I can already see that the header looks like it needs to be repaired, because, yeah, we're starting to lose some speed on the harvesting speed. The harvesting is finally done. We end up with another 14,700 liters of canola. I brought the combine back. I did fix the header. The combine is getting down to about a third, but that shouldn't matter too much on repairs, I don't think. I don't know what happens if the combine gets all the way down to 0. It's the header that really makes the harvesting speed, and I don't know if there's a yield drop or not. I don't think there is. But anywho, yeah, we got to empty up this trailer into our silo. I was going to hook up the case Puma to the loading wagon and bring it up to the grass field so it'd be ready for first thing in the morning. But I'm a little bit concerned that the case doesn't have quite enough horsepower for the loading wagon. Yes, I can run it, but going up that hill, I think it could cause a problem. Only because I know what the T8 does over by the animal grass field. He has a problem going uphill once the load starts to get a little bit too much into the loading wagon. So I might use the Volvo or just wait until the T8 is done seeding that field tomorrow. Let's go ahead and unload our trailer into there. So now how much canola do we have in stock? Wow, 200,000 liters of canola. So this is what I was saying about the canola prices. Yeah, the vehicle shop was second best, but that price was starting to go up, and this price is still going down. So I want to see like right around $800 at best, or if anything, a great demand. And I want to try to keep track of the wool. So 620 is still in the wool, which is good. And that's pretty much all I have really to sell. I do have some sunflowers, not a lot, and of course the wheat. The wheat is over. I think we put. Whoops, wrong pedal, Peanut. There you go. I think we put wheat in this field here. Yes, I did. So when we harvest that wheat, we'll be topping off the chickens with some food. While I'm thinking about it, we're going to bring the trailer on over to the shop right here, or the work area. We're going to repaint these rims. Kind of like a grayish silver. I don't think it's that one. Might be that one. It cost me nothing, so let's customize. Yep, that looks right. Does it? No, it's not right. It's off by a shade. You know what I can do? It doesn't look right. Also, I know. Well, I just bought the trailer. If I hit tap, oh, the truck is not close enough. Let's put the. Let me just see what the truck is. If I can, I customize it. Really, the truck is still not. You're just testing me, game. Oh, so I can just change the main color. I cannot change the rims. So I thought I was going to come in here and see what the rims were, but I guess I can't see. But it's close enough. Close enough. So let's go ahead and park this right over here. And park that up. Yeah, so I think the truck will handle the loading wagon tomorrow for the grass. And the T8 will seed some oats in that field that we have ready. And it'd probably be a good thing because I'm sure that field that we just seeded will probably have some weeds in it. And if it hit the first growth stage, we'll have to put some fertilizer in it, which the case Puma can handle. Did I take care of this field last episode? Yep. So 2 layers of fertilization there, 2 layers of fertilization there. And our combine will come down here and do some corn. Like I said, the T8 will go ahead and do that field. And we'll leave this a grass field until we get our 400 grand for our forage harvester and the header for the forage harvester. Yeah, we'll go with the matching combines here, if you will. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on Mercury Farms. But until then, have a good one.